Hey class, we're looking at our very first physics project, energy transfer. So what does this project entail? Well, I did a little bit of a sample for you. I did a little mini one as one of our questions from lesson two, and I'll kind of break down um, my example to kind of guide you. So the scenario is clearly explained. Now that could be something that you do written. That could be something that you do using a video like I'm using, like maybe you want to use Screencastify and you explain your video verbally. You have some options there. And I did that with the pinball machine. I actually explained this one for you right here. What am I looking at? I explained what the scenario was and what was going on. Okay. The video is displaying a real life scenario. This happens to be a pinball machine. This is my real life scenario. You want to create one of your own real life scenarios. A physics drawing of these scenarios is created with measurements shown. So here goes my physics drawing. Now keep in mind, most physics drawings have shapes in them. They don't actually try to draw out things. But you'll also notice like I have this spring here and I copied this image using a snippet, using my snippet tool. I copied this little spring image off of Google and pasted it right in. So, you can get a little bit more creative and actually paste in some stuff. You can draw in some stuff, but you do want to have aspects of shapes that generally helps people understand, at least from a physics perspective, what's going on. Okay. All measurements are realistic and include units. So here goes my measurements. I said the mass of the ball was 2 kilograms. I have a spring constant. I have a height. Now, okay. My numbers are realistic because I chose the world's largest pinball machine. But if I didn't choose the world's largest pinball machine, these numbers are ridiculous. So generally what I do is I might look up the mass of a pinball, right? And they tell you generally what you're looking for. The weight is between, ooh, pins. No, that's a bowling ball pin. Pinball. Let me put ball. There we go. Right? 80 grams. You have to then, I probably would go to Google and be like, uh, grams, 2 kilograms. And legit just punch it in. Here we go. There goes my kilogram measurement. So you want to make sure, this is kind of like how you go about all these measures. You want to make sure that all your measurements are in kilograms, meters, or meters per second. So that's generally, the units we've been using. If we're talking about mass, it should be in kilograms. If we're talking about distance, it should be in meters. And if we're talking about how fast, we're talking meters per second. Those are the units that we use. So if you find something in feet, that means you got to change it to meters. If you find something in miles per hour, then you got to change it to meters per second. Google can do that for you pretty easily. Energy transfer from one form to another is involved. So in mine, I started with spring potential energy, and then it changed into kinetic. Right. And then even when it rolled up here, it went to potential gravitational. So for mine, I had three. If you're in a group of two, you only have to have two. If you're in a group of three, got to have three. If you're a group of four, you can either have two scenarios where you have two transfers each, or your transfer has four. Up to you, your choice. Okay. Creativity is shown. So I've done a pinball machine, I've done roller coasters, I've done skate parks, and I've done a trampoline. Try to find something else. Isn't something we previously used. So those four are out the question. You got to find something else. Okay. The scenario involved at least 3 physics questions. Here's some physics questions for you. Usually physics questions involve you finding a variable. If you need help, I'm definitely here to help you, but here's some good examples. Here's 4. and yours could take on this kind of shape if you like. And then you want to provide solutions for it. I'm here to help you along the way. I think this project takes 2 days, but I'm not sure. First time doing it. All right, class, let's see how it goes.